internet issues, but mostly we're there. I think we're live, so that's good.
Perfect. Yeah. Hello and welcome. If you're joining us at a later date, please do skip forward until the quiz actually starts, because it might be excruciating to see the delay between me and Jack.
Yep, it is quite a bad one today. It's quite a bad delay, but that's okay. We'll make it work.
Oh no.
Okay. So I'm just doing the Facebook stuff.
Perfect.
Oh, there we go.
We have got contingency plans. If my internet goes down, then Jack does have access to the PowerPoint, so the show will go on.
Yep, the show will go on. Yeah. Both our internets will have to go down for it to fail.
Which isn't out of the question.
That's unlikely. No, true. Right, let's have this sorted then. Hildbead SRC is going on there in a second. Should be there by 8:30. How are you, Hugo? How's your week been?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Had my first week up in Durham, and yeah, it's been all right. How's your week been?
My week's been pretty good. I've been writing my dissertation all week, so pretty straightforward in that respect.
It's like we're all
not much going on. It is quite horrific. But you know, if they saw it last week, they'll know that this is not a new phenomenon. But we can work. It's fine.
It'll be better soon.
We'll make it work. So I'm putting the link now. You should see it very shortly. My Facebook is just loading up. Yeah, I know. Here we go. Oh, everything's very slow. I think it's probably because I have a lot of windows open. I should probably close some of those.
Yeah, nice.
No, this is not ideal. Facebook, come on, man. Yeah, this is not obviously another classic stuff. The quiz, of course, it's very exciting. We've got 5 rounds for you today. It's all going to be a great time. What's the special round, Hugo?
Superstar and friend of the show on screen for while you're waiting. Can you guess who it is?
Come on. I feel like Facebook is incredibly poorly optimized, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, it's been fine in the past, and now it's rubbish.
Oh. Okay, create post. Here we go. Slowly but surely. Oh, I'm tempted to. Oh no, never mind. It's fine. We're live for the quiz now. Join us at 2. Hugo, would you be able to share that into relevant places? Because I don't trust my Facebook.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm just going to share it to Bedo's Playtime and Freshers 2018 because they're the ones that don't need approval.
Oh, I can share it to Freshers 2020 to be fair, because I don't need to. I can just do that. Okay. I can actually no. I can share. I can do some sharing. Here we go. Oh, Facebook, what a great time! I'm sure everyone watching this can sympathise with how great a time Facebook is as a method of communication.
And Zoom.
All of it's exceptional time. So Hugo, I'm going to share this into the Freshers 2020 page.
Sounds good. That's absolutely fine, Jack.
Great news. That's done. Good stuff. Okay, well, I think they're all shared in the relevant spheres, so we can probably get started pretty soon. So a lovely picture of Hillbead there. When was it taken?
I took it today.
Oh, no way. People
on the way to get my COVID test.
Ah. Do you
Negative, I might add, not to brag.
I'm glad to hear it. Do you know the identity of those people lying on the grass over there?
No, I actually tried to take a picture avoiding the people because I thought they'd think I was taking a picture of them. And I thought I got them out of frame, but evidently not. Sorry about that. So, sorry if that is you. But like, it's small enough that it's your anonymity is secured.
If you got some kind of voyeur.
I'm not. No, I don't want that. That's on my record. Right, Jack, who do you reckon this person is on screen?
I don't know. Let's go with. I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to say anything. I'm not going to say anything.
No, go for it.
No, I'm not sure. Just tell me. Go
on. Who do you think it could be?
No, I really can't fit that face to anyone. Put me out of my misery, Hugo. Tell me who it is.
No? I'm friend of the show, Cliff Richard.
What? I was not thinking Cliff Richard. That's quite a surprise.
There you go. Slightly distorted, you might say. There we go.
Okay, well, shall we get started, Hugo?
Yeah. Potentially. Yes, let's do it. Let's get started. Okay, Jack. First, we're going to start with a round we call the links round. I can't quite remember how it works. Jack, would you be able to tell me how it works?
Yeah, I can maybe volunteer some kind of explanation. So the links round works like this. So we are going to show you 10 seemingly general knowledge questions. Actually, only 9 of them are general knowledge. The 10th question is what is the link? The previous 9 general knowledge question answers are all going to be linked by a common theme. And the 10th question is what is the link? So what links those previous 9 questions together? That will be the 10th question. What is the link? So we can probably get started based on that. So let's get going.
The link.
Should we start with question
the links round works as proceeds.
As follows.
Right. There we go. Question number 1. Shall I do the first round? Why not? Or whatever.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh no, the internet's not very good. What word links the band behind Where Is My Mind and the solo artist known for All About Tonight? What word links the band behind Where Is My Mind and the solo artist known for All About Tonight?
What's fun here is that I started this Zoom call when it was light. It's now getting dark. So as a result, you can see the green color of the question lit up on my face. I hope you can all appreciate that.
Do you think this is green? Is this green?
Yeah, I'd say that's green. What would you say? Oh no, maybe turquoise blue actually. Maybe turquoise blue.
I don't know if my light filter is weird or something.
What would you say?
That's fine.
Red?
Light blue.
What's yours? What do you see it as?
It's light blue on my screen.
Yeah, maybe it is actually. Yeah, I think I might have a red filter on my screen as well.
Okay, question number 2. Which 1992 film set in 1757 North America stars Daniel Day-Lewis and Madeleine Stowe? Which 1992 film set in 1957 North America stars Daniel Day-Lewis and Madeleine Stowe?
Difficult one. If you know your Daniel Day-Lewis films, which I know a lot of people do, you might be in with a shot here. I know that he's quite beloved as an actor. So.
Yeah. Tricky start to the quiz, I will say. Tricky start.
We always like to make them balanced in the whole scheme of things.
Absolutely. Maybe this question will suit you more. Which contiguous landmass makes up 57% of the world's land area and 86% of the world's population? Which contiguous landmass makes up 57% of the world's land area and 86% of the world's population?
Interesting one.
You like the percent
Let's see.
sign in this?
I find it very unsettling, actually. In fact, I see actually no point in why it's the first little circle is joined up, because they haven't joined up the last one. So it's actually, the more I look at it, the more frustrated I feel. Not ideal. So if you know your contiguous
That's good.
distances,
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time. Question number 4. Which term describes an artificial or man-made structure used to house a nest of animals of the genus Apis? What term describes an artificial or man-made structure used to house a nest of animals of the genus Apis? It's slightly confusingly worded, but hopefully you know what I mean.
wouldn't say so.
I'm glad. What could it be?
So if you know this one, write it down.
Write it down, absolutely. Question number 5. What 2-word alliterative phrase refers to fabrics that have been treated so they do not need to be ironed? What 2-word alliterative phrase refers to fabrics that have been treated so they do not need to be ironed? Sorry if you can hear my buzzing phone.
Don't worry, I can't hear anything. So hopefully no one at home can either.
No. Right. Question number 6. In Cockney slang, what word is used to mean £25? In Cockney slang, what word is used to mean £25?
£25.
You're Cockney? Would you identify as Jack Cockney?
Yeah, I mean,
from that neck of the woods.
My grandma was born in Bethnal Green. Fun fact. So I guess that does basically mean I'm 100% Cockney. I think there's absolutely no way you can argue with that one.
No, absolutely not. Right, question number 7. Which American painter is something of a cult hero due to his television program filled with soothing, encouraging words? Which American painter is something of a cult hero due to his television program filled with soothing, encouraging words?
Connection is unstable. So I think both of our internets might be slightly unstable tonight.
Brilliant.
Which
yes,
can only be a good thing for the quiz.
Right. Okay. Excellent question. What multi-week event is considered the world's largest arts festival? In 2018, it consisted of 25 days, 317 venues, and 55,000 performances. What multi-week event is considered the world's largest arts festival? In 2018, it consisted of 25 days, 317 venues, and 55,000 performances. Forgive the final question mark there, that was an accident.
This might be I'm sure maybe people watching this might have booked a festival for this summer. I know they sold out very fast, but if you were quick off the mark, you might have got yourself in with a chance to enjoy a summer.
Maybe going to this one.
Maybe going to this one, exactly.
Question number 9. Who is this? Laz, who is this?
Great stuff. I think I know this one. Maybe I do. No, maybe I don't. That's all I have to say on that.
The idea of the link, Jack?
I've got no idea. No idea.
Wow. If you do know, maybe you'll be able to answer this one. Question number 10. Of course, as always, what's the link?
What is the link? What links those previous 9 things together? I have absolutely no idea how in sync me and Hugo are. but hopefully it is somewhat intelligible.
No, it's fun, isn't it? It's.
Yeah.
I like the being on edge.
We're basically trying to
It's
do
fun.
our
It's
own
like a
separate
normal
monologue.
conversation. It's so fluid. Right. Question number 1. What word links the band behind Where's My Mind and the solo artist known for All About Tonight? Question number 2. Which 1992 film set in 1757 North America stars Daniel Day-Lewis and Madeline Stowe? Question number 3. Which contiguous landmass makes up 57% of the world's land area and 86% of the world's population? Question 4. What term describes an artificial or man-made structure used to house and nest of animals of the genus Apis? Question 5. What two-word alliterative phrase refers to fabrics that have been treated so they do not need to be ironed? Question number 6. In Cockney slang, what is used to mean 25 pounds? Question number 7. Which American painter is something of a cult hero due to his television program filled with soothing, encouraging words? Question number 8. Which multi-week event is considered the world's largest arts festival? In 2018, it consisted of 25 days, 317 venues, and 55,000 performances. Question number 9. Who is this? And question number 10. What's the link? How much of that did I cut out for, Jack?
Not at all. You were very clear and very concise, Hugo. It was great.
Did I cut out for much?
He'll receive that at some point. He'll receive that message at some point.
Oh no. What message will I receive?
It's fine. Don't worry. Continue. Round 2.
All right, the next one. It's an 80s music word snake. How did this work?
I can't believe it. I'm very excited to see it. Well, we're going to show you 10 questions to do with 80s music. The answers will be to do with 80s music. However, the last letter of one of the answers will also be the first letter of the following answer. And that will work in the way that the last letter of the last answer will be the first letter of the first answer. So it will all go in a nice satisfying circle. So that'll give you an extra clue as to some of these answers. So let's get straight to it, shall we?
Without any further ado.
Question number 1, I guess. Question number 1: Who was the first woman to generate 4 numbers? Who was the first woman to generate 4 number 1 singles from one album? One of which was "Didn't We Almost Have It All"? Who was the first woman to generate 4 number 1 singles from one album? One of which was "Didn't We Almost Have It All"?
Impressive.
And now you can see my face being lit up pink.
Lovely. Just to reiterate, the final letter of this answer will be the first letter of the next answer, and so on. And the final letter of question number 10's answer will be this answer. Will be the first letter of this answer. Right.
Thank you. Good stuff.
Question
number 2. Which 1987 song is an internet meme that involves the song's music video making an unexpected appearance? Which 1987 song is an internet meme that involves the song's music video making an unexpected appearance? Hopefully that one was able to be heard at some point.
This is an Annabelle round. Thank you very much, Annabelle.
Okay, great, good stuff. Yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic question. So hopefully you guys know this one at home. Question number 3. Question number 3. Which city do American pop duo Hall & Oates come from? Which city do American pop duo Hall & Oates come from? Wow, that's a tricky question. But if you know your Hall & Oates like the back of your hand, if you know all of their songs, you might have an inkling as to what city they came from. I like the Tron style background there. Yeah, I think our delay is not too bad now.
Well, I'm not sure. I would be trying to do more of my sort of classic jokes, but I fear that you'll only hear the first and last word of them. And no one will enjoy that.
I think we're quite in sync now. I think the internet's quite
I don't trust it.
about quite a bit.
I don't trust it. Question number 4.
You've been hurt once before.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which band's name is an abbreviation that they chose to symbolize their raw energy and power-driven performances? Which band's name is an abbreviation that they chose to symbolize their raw energy and power-driven performances? So there we go. Give that one some thought. I think I couldn't tell whether Hugo had frozen there. If he was just sitting very still.
You can never tell.
You can never tell. It's an enigma.
Right. Question number 5.
Question number 5. Which 1984 song plays over the credits of the 2016 film Deadpool? It is renowned for its prominent saxophone riff. Which 1984 song plays over the credits of the 2016 film Deadpool? It is renowned for its prominent saxophone riff. There we go. This is definitely one of those rounds where we could have played little music samples, but we'd have then got demonetized because obviously we're trying to make money out of this.
Exactly. Yeah, this is the main money maker for the SRC. So as such, you thought we'd splash out on a higher production value and like internet and stuff, but that's fine. Question number 6.
Question number 6. Complete the lyric. Her name is something, and she dances on the sand. Complete the lyric.
The answer.
Her name is something, and she dances on the sand. I'm sorry, it just slipped out like Byzantium did.
It's the song, isn't it? Something. Something's a pretty name. I'm not going to sing it because that might give it away. Her name is something and she dances on the sand.
Definitely.
I mean, her name is blank and she dances on the sand.
Can't even give it away.
Sorry about that.
All right. Question number 7.
Question number
7. British a cappella group, the Flying Pickets, had a Christmas #1 in 1983 with their cover of which song? British a cappella group, the Flying Pickets, had a Christmas #1 in 1983 with their cover of which song?
This sounds like a hard one, but maybe the word snake restrictions will help you out. Right.
Well, there we go. So question number 8, I guess. Question number 8. Which 1981 song is a collaboration between a band who have won the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and a solo artist who is named the greatest rock star ever by Rolling Stone? Which 1981 song is a collaboration between a band who have won the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and a solo artist who is named the greatest rock star ever by Rolling Stone?
Intriguing.
So there we go. I'm doing some very important work in the background, which will become towards the end of the quiz. So
question number 9.
Question number 9. There we go. Question number 9. Which multifaceted music genre became popular in the 80s with bands like the Human League and OMD? Which multifaceted music genre became popular in the 80s with bands like the Human League and OMD? This is just one of the fun things that happens when you do an online quiz. I mean, we've had our fair share of Wi-Fi difficulties over the past year or so.
It's a good time.
Also, Hugo, have you noticed that we're coming up to our year anniversary for these virtual quizzes? I think it'll be next week.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to ask me that again.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we're coming up to the year anniversary of our virtual quizzes. I think next week was our first one.
Hey, no way. Maybe we'll do something special.
Yeah, maybe.
You won't.
Like fix our Wi-Fi.
Question number 10.
Question number 10. Which band are best known for their 1986 debut single, I Just Died in Your Arms? Which band are
My
best known for
Wi-Fi
their
just died on your
1986
screen.
Which band are best known for their 1986 debut single, "I Just Died in Your Arms"? So if you know
That
your
wasn't even
80s
a technical
music,
difficulty. That was just me interrupting Jack.
but I really enjoyed it. Though. It was well worth the
Sorry about
interruption. There we go. If you know that your 80s music, this is probably around for you.
And reminded that it's a word snake. So the last letter of one answer is the first letter of the next one. And it loops around like a snake does if it's eating its own tail, like that one out of Norse mythology or something.
That's fine.
Right, I'm going to nip through these again. So who was the first woman to generate 4 number one singles from one album, one of which was Didn't We Almost Have It All? Question number 2, which 1987 song is an internet meme that involves the song's music video making an unexpected appearance? Question number 3, which city do Hollow Notes come from? Question number 4, which band's name is an abbreviation that refers to their raw energy and power-driven performances? Question number 5, which 1984 song has a prominent saxophone riff and appears in Deadpool? Question number 6, complete the lyric, her name is blank and she dances on the sand. Question number 7, the Flying Pickets had a Christmas number 1 in '83 with their cover of which song? Question number 8, which 1922 band who have won the Lifetime Achievement Award, Grammy, and the greatest rock star ever, according to Rolling Stone? Question number 9, which multifaceted music genre became popular in the 80s with bands like The Human League and OMD? And question number 10, which band are best known for their 1986 debut single, I Just Died in Your Arms? Excellent news. Right. How much did I cut out there, Jack?
You're pretty good, actually. You cut out a bit in question 8, but the rest of it was pretty seamless.
Looking up. Just looking up from here. Right. Caterpillar Chaos. Yeah. Need I say more? So here's another Annabelle round. It was, yeah, it's a round about caterpillars. They're all multiple choice. What more do you want? It's a round about caterpillars. Here we go. In the news, as of late, relevant, you might say. So we're going to show you a caterpillar.
Right.
We're going to show you a caterpillar, and we want you to tell us which of the 3 options it is. So, question number 1. Is this caterpillar from Sainsbury's, Aldi, or Marks and Spencer's? Is this caterpillar from Sainsbury's, Aldi, or Marks and Spencer's?
Did you see this round coming? I bet you didn't.
You've all been asking for it.
So, if you have been doing a bit of a crawl of these tiny cakes, you might be in with a good chance of scoring highly on this round. Question number 2. I said words, but they were completely meaningless. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Is this caterpillar from Morrison's, Asda, or Tesco? Is this one from Morrison's, Asda, or Tesco?
I'm not a fan of those eyes. I feel like they're staring right into my soul.
That's not a very nice looking cake. I will say that Annabelle wanted to do all 10 questions just on caterpillar cakes. And I said, maybe you could do half a round on caterpillar cakes. And so I think, possibly to spite me, she did 6 questions. 6 out of 10 on caterpillar cakes. Which, to be fair play, Annabelle. Excellent.
Who doesn't want a caterpillar cake at the end of the day?
Exactly. Question number 3. Is this one from Waitrose, Co-op, or Morrison's?
It's a bit stingy, this one. Looks a little bit lacking on the chocolate.
And it seems to have a bit of paper at the front.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it does have an excellent bow tie, so maybe all can be forgiven.
That's true. Right. Question.
Those of you following the.
Right. Is this Aldi, Marks and Spencer, or Sainsbury's? Aldi, Marks and Spencer's, or Sainsbury's?
For those of you following the progress of my my room getting darker and darker, I'm in complete darkness. other than the halo of light around my head that's cast by the laptop. So
why don't you turn your light on, Jack?
I probably should do that actually. So just give me a sec. You have to hold them with the while I just go and turn my light
I'll
on.
do my best. You may notice that the last round was a snake, and this round is about caterpillars. What's next? The specialist round on ferrets? No. Nice. If anyone wants to record the next week's specialist round, I'm keen for that, like ferrets and stuff. So, ferrets and similar animals for the specialist round, if you want a suggestion. And question number 5. Is this one from Co-op, Asda, or Tesco? Is this one here from Co-op, Asda, or Tesco? This charming little caterpillar cake.
I'm back. My light is on. I can see so much more now.
Look at this. I'm following the progress, and that was a big change in the lighting, Jack.
I know.
Right, question number 5. The last of the cakes of this round. Is this one from Tesco, Co-op, or Morrison's? Is this one here from Tesco, Co-op, or Morrison's?
Again with the eyes. The eyes look like they're because they look like the exact same type of eyes as one a couple of questions ago.
They look into your soul in many ways. No, not in many ways, just in the traditional
that wasn't
way.
a hint.
I don't know. Right, question number 7. Is it still about cakes? Let's see. It's not. What's this? Is it the Costa Rican hairy caterpillar, the Peruvian spiky caterpillar, or the Colombian prickly caterpillar?
I mean, this is just a guess, isn't it? Maybe it's not a guess. Maybe you do know your caterpillars. Well, very well.
You get to maybe guess what adjective do you think is more likely in a caterpillar?
Yeah, that's true.
Name.
That's true. And also, what country is more likely to have caterpillars?
Exactly. Yeah. True. Right. Question number 8. How many items of food does the very hungry caterpillar eat? How many items of food does that very hungry caterpillar eat? Is it 25, 27, or 30? Maybe you know this one. Maybe you don't.
If you read these particular novels as a child, you might have picked up this bit of information.
Do you think you can call it a novel?
Yeah, I think so. I was hoping you'd say something.
The Great Gatsby is a novella, but The Very Hungry Caterpillar is a novel.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I feel like the hungry.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine with me.
I feel like a very hungry caterpillar has a more complete plot than The Great Gatsby.
Okay, and that's what makes it a novel. Okay, question number 9. Where is this caterpillar from? Where's this caterpillar from? Is it Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, or Alice in Wonderland? Is this caterpillar from Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, or Alice in Wonderland? I'm glad to see that of its legs, half of them are feet and half of them have hands.
I mean, otherwise, how would you be able to function as an anthropomorphic caterpillar?
With a very snobby-looking face, I will say. Question number 10.
Yeah.
What are these? What are these? Are they caterpillar legs, caterpillar tracks, or caterpillar wheels? What are these known as? Caterpillar legs, caterpillar tracks, or caterpillar wheels?
Difficult. See, I would know that there was something to do with caterpillar, but That pie is already given to me, so that's to no advantage in
Good
this
deduction,
question.
though. I'm going to nip through these again.
Yeah,
Okay, so this first one is from Sainsbury's, Aldi, or M&S. This one, is it from Morrison's, Asda, or Tesco? Question number 3, is this cheeky chappy from Waitrose, Co-op, or Morrison's? Question number 4, is this from Aldi, Marks and Spencer, or Sainsbury's? Question 5, is this from Co-op, Asda, or Tesco? Question number 6, is this from Tesco, Co-op, or Morrison's? And then question number 7, is this a Costa Rican hairy caterpillar, a Peruvian spiky caterpillar, or a Colombian prickly caterpillar? Question number 8, how many items of food does a very hungry caterpillar eat? Is it 25, 27, or 30? Question number 9, where is this caterpillar from? Is it from Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, or Alice in Wonderland? And question number 10, what are these? Are they caterpillar legs, caterpillar tracks, or caterpillar wheels? How did that go? How much did I cut out there?
Oh, you cut out on question 7, and we never heard from you again.
Oh, perfect. Well, hopefully you heard the questions last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a great time, really, isn't it?
Excellent. Okay, so there we have space exploration. Jack, pray tell, why are we having a round on space exploration?
Well, Hugo, space exploration, we're having a round on this because last week, the team that we thought had the best team name got to pick a specialist round of their choosing for this week. So that round could be anything. So if this week you win the best team name, you can pick a round on absolutely anything. And we will write around it for the following week. So last week's teams picked space exploration. So this week we have a round on space exploration. So without further ado, let's get started.
Easy as that. This is by Charlotte, by the way. Thank you very much to Charlotte.
Thank you, Charlotte. Question number 1. The Curiosity rover has been on Mars for 3,095 sols, which is equivalent to how many years on Earth? A, 7 years, 129 days. B, 7 years, 351 days. Or C, 8 years, 258 days. So the Curiosity rover has been on Mars for 3,095 sols. How many years is that on Earth?
That's quite hard. It might be a bit of a guess, but luckily it's out of 3.
Yes, exactly. So thank you, Charlotte, for just making us, making sure that we don't have outdated data. We know when the data's from. Good to see.
That's useful. Right. So question number 2.
Question 2. In 1947, the first animals were sent into space by the US. What animal was it? In 1947, the first animals were sent into space by the US. What animal was it? I like this picture of the solar system in the background. It's quite.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they had those were just there. Yeah, those like big orbital rings.
Yeah, I was quite surprised, but I guess that's just how it works.
Yeah. Question number 3.
Question number 3. In 1967, during the space race between the US and Soviets, both sides had deadly accidents, with Russia losing the cosmonaut aboard Soyuz 1 and America losing those during testing aboard which mission? In 1967, during the space race between the US and Soviets, both sides had deadly accidents, with Russia losing the cosmonaut aboard Soyuz 1 and America losing those during testing aboard which mission?
Nice jolly question for you there.
A very jolly question that maybe you know the answer to. So if you're fully aware of that, we can maybe go to question number 4. Question number 4. The International Space Station has far surpassed the previous record of continuous human presence in low Earth orbit by the Mir space station. How many years has this been? The International Space Station has far surpassed the previous record of continuous human presence in low Earth orbit by the Mir space station. How many years has this been? So is that question asking how many years has the International Space Station been in orbit for?
I believe so. No. How long has it been continuously manned?
Okay. So how many years has the
How long
international?
how long has it had humans in it?
Okay, that makes sense. Good stuff. One fun thing to do with the ISS is you can look up when it's going to fly over your exact location, and if you get outside and the clear skies are out and you can look up, you can see it coming overhead. It's very cool. A fun star thing that not many people do. It's great.
That sounds fun. Right,
Yeah,
question
it is.
5.
Question number 5. The first human space flight by Yuri Gagarin aboard Vostok 1 was in what year? The first human space flight by Yuri Gagarin aboard Vostok 1 was in what year? That's a difficult one. You might know the name, you might know roughly what they were famous for, but do you know the year? I know I'd struggle with this one. So, question number 6.
Question number 6.
The Martian, a film based on the homonymous book by Andy Weir, features which actor playing the main character, Mark Watney? The Martian, a film based on the homonymous book by Andy Weir, features which actor playing the main character, Mark Watney? Hum, hum,
I
hum.
presume anonymous just means of the same name.
Yeah, I assumed so. I mean, I thought that was eponymous, but maybe it's the same word, basically.
Oh. Or mononymous.
So many
Or
words meaning the same
synonymous.
thing.
Oh dear. Question number 7.
Question number 7. The Big Bang Theory TV show featured which character, played by Simon Helberg, going to the International Space Station? The Big Bang Theory TV show featured which character, played by Simon Helberg, going to the International Space Station?
And if you're worrying that that the live chat of the YouTube doesn't have any Star Wars prequel references in, you would be wrong. Some have been supplied, so don't worry about that.
I'm sure that's a relief to many people watching. Question number 8.
Question number 8.
This image is the famous clip in which Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield sings a cover of which David Bowie song? This image is the famous clip in which Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield sings a cover of which David Bowie song?
What do we think of Hadfield? Chris. What do we think of Chris Hadfield?
It is quite stressful because I do very much want to say Hatfield. But hey, all good.
Right, on we go with question numero 9.
Question number 9. Who was the American president at the time of the first humans on the moon? Who was the American president at the time of the first humans on the moon? Well, I'm not sure. But maybe people doing this quiz are sure.
Only time will tell. And question number 10.
Question number 10. Aboard the ISS, astronauts eat 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They can choose from a variety of foods, including fruits, nuts, peanut butter, chicken, beef, seafood, candy, brownies, etc. And available drinks, in freeze-dried forms, include coffee, tea, orange juice, fruit punches, and which other beverage? Wow. I'm not going to repeat that, but it is a pretty exceptional question, so hopefully you know the answer to that.
Yeah. Which other beverage? What could it be? Right, I'm going to go through those again. So question number 1. The Curiosity rover has been on Mars for the equivalent of how many years on Earth? There are the options. As of when Charlotte wrote the round, possibly. Oh, no, it says the correct data there. There you go. That's helpful. Helpful little caveat. Question number 2. In 1947, the first animals sent to space. What animals were they? What species? During the space race, what was the mission in which America lost some astronauts? Question number 4. International Space Station has passed the record. How many years has the International Space Station been continuously had humans in it? Question number 5. What year did Yuri Gagarin take a human space flight? Mark Watney in The Martian. Which Big Bang Theory character played by Simon Helberg goes to the International Space Station? Question 7. What song does Chris Hadfield sing in space, I guess? Question number 9. Who was the American president during the time that the first humans on the moon? And which other beverage other than coffee, tea, astronauts, and fruit punches are available to those aboard the International Space Station? There we go. So that's that round. Thank you very much, Charlotte. And up next, of course, time for the dreaded round, the moment you've all been waiting for. Very much the headliner of the evening, the Wipeout.
The Wipeout round. So the Wipeout round works like this. So we are going to show you 10 seemingly general knowledge questions. However, there's a catch. If you get any of those wrong, if you write an answer and it is later marked wrong, then that is 0 points for the whole round. You can choose not to put an answer if you're not sure, and that won't detract from your overall mark. But if you put an answer and it's wrong, then you'll get 0 points for the whole round. So you've got to be very, very confident before you put an answer down. So if that's clear, absolutely, we shall start.
Yeah, thank you to Lawrence for this round. In the background, we have the famed Italian mouse detective, Geronimo Stilton.
Famous.
So question number 1.
Guy. Question number 1.
Go gentle.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Whew. Do Not Go Gentle Into That Long Night is a famous poem by which poet? Do Not Go Gentle Into That Long Night is a famous poem by which poet? I think this is what you call bathos, or maybe juxtaposition. When you have Do Not Go Gentle Into That Long Night. The quote on top of a picture called Geronimo Stilton.
Oh, absolutely, I agree. It's a great character, by the way. You know, I loved the books when I was younger. My brother loved the books when he was younger.
Did you? I didn't know about it. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it was an Italian book that got translated into English, and
that I don't think that makes you seem more accessible.
No, people heard of it. Hugo, my housemates read them, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Question number 2. Go ahead, Jack, I guess.
No. Okay. Which animated comedy centers on the Belcher family and first aired in January 2011? Which animated comedy centers on the Belcher family and first aired in January 2011? So give that one some real thought. Maybe you know it. Oh, I'm now on the... He's a big deal, Geronimo Stilton. The series has sold over 180 million copies worldwide. It's one of the best-selling book series ever written. Fun fact.
Is Geronimo Stilton going to be our new Squirrel Nutkin?
Probably. It's about... yeah.
Oh, we'll have to wait and see. Question number 3. Hong Kong borders which Chinese mainland city? Hong Kong borders which Chinese mainland city?
Okay. So in the series is a centered on an anthropomorphic mouse who lives in the fictional New Mouse City on fictional Mouse Island. A best-selling author, Geronimo Stilton works as a journalist and editor for the fictional newspaper The Rodents Gazette. Got anything to say there, Hugo?
It's like in America, isn't it? How you've got all those people living in New Human City and right for the Great Ape times.
Exactly. We do have the need to put our species in absolutely everything we do.
Yeah. Right, question number 4. Go ahead, Jack.
Question
One
number
for you.
4. Name one of the current champions of any of the 4 Grand Slam tournaments in the women's singles category. No way. Name one of the current champions for any of the 4 Grand Slam tournaments in women's singles category.
Tennis, to clarify. In tennis.
That's a bit complicated here because the Grand Slam tournaments were shaken up a bit due to COVID-19. So hopefully you know the right thing to write down.
Hopefully. Tell you what, this I've still got my plate in my room from my dinner, and it involved non-dairy cheese, and that I am getting that smell now. It is now hitting me.
What, the coconut?
The sort of, yeah, it was like fake cheese made of coconut.
Oh.
I don't know how it worked. It wasn't very nice. I don't recommend. It was reduced. Question number 5. How many squares does a Scrabble board have? How many squares does a Scrabble board have? It's a wipeout, the risky business, but it might help if you think about the fact it's a quadrilateral.
Are you definitely sure is the question.
Oh, unless you want to play pentagonal Scrabble, I guess.
Yeah. Difficult. Question number 6.
Right, question number 6. Who is the... Sorry, please.
Oh, who is currently the First Lady of the United States? Who is currently the First Lady of the United States?
You thought the First Lady would always be the same person, because it's like just the first one.
You would think so, but would you be right?
I don't know. It is a wipeout after all. Geronimo looks very stressed here.
He does look exceptionally stressed in that picture. I really hope he's doing okay. It is a stressful time, though. I get that.
Right, question number 7. Livin' La Vida Loca was sung by which artist? Livin' La Vida Loca was sung by which artist?
Oh, this is like the perfect wipeout question, because I'm pretty sure most people watching will know the song, but will you know who wrote it?
Will they know the artist? Always the question.
So yeah, if you know this one, I hope that you feel confident enough to write it down.
Right, question number 8, Jack.
Question number 8. What does NASA stand for? What does NASA stand for?
Hope you don't think you've had enough space.
Yeah, we'll always sneak a little bit more space in there for you. There's never enough space.
I need more space, is what people always say to Jack.
It's true, they do say that. Okay.
I should have made that myself there. Question number 9. What plant is the national emblem of Scotland, appearing in many places, such as on the Elizabeth Tower? What plant is the national emblem of Scotland, appearing in many places, such as on the Elizabeth Tower?
It's a difficult question. Do you know it? Do you know it well enough to be confident enough to write it down?
Maybe in this wipeout round, the prospect of picking which answers to keep before we go through the answers is making you as stressed as Mr. Stilton in the background here.
Exactly.
Mouster Stilton, sorry. And Jack, the final question of the quiz, of course, as always.
Who was the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes? Who was the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes? There we go.
I wonder who it will be. Right, I'm going to nip through these again, and then on with the
Zoom
answers.
through them.
So, Do Not Go Gentle Into That Long Night is a famous poem by which poet? Question number 2. Which animated comedy centers on the Belcher family, first aired in 2011? Question number 3. Hong Kong borders which Chinese mainland city? Question number 4. Name one of the current champions of any of the 4 Grand Slam tennis tournaments in the women's singles category. Question 5. How many squares does a Scrabble board have? Question 6. Who is the current First Lady of the United States? Question 7. Live La Vida Loca was sung by which artist? Question number 8. What does NASA stand for? Question number 9. What plant is the national emblem of Scotland? Question number 10. Who was the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes? Ooh, pens down.
So there we go. That was all the questions for the quiz this week. And that sums it up.
And now on with the answers. Yeah, absolutely. Now on with the answers. Pens back up. Now we're going to go through the answers. How do you want to do it, Jack?
I can read out the answers to your rounds, and you can read out my ones.
Yeah, sounds good. I don't know if it might be a bit jumpy, but that's fine. Good. Next round. Here we go.
Okay. The answer to question 1 was the Pixie. It was Pixie. Pixie was the answer there.
The Pixies and Pixie Lot.
Question number 2. This was The Last of the Mohicans. This was the film Last of the Mohicans. Question number 3. This was Afro-Eurasia. That is the contiguous landmass in question.
Perhaps you already have an idea of what the link might be.
Hopefully. Question number 4. Beehive, that is the term describing an artificial man-made structure for the Apis genus. Question number 5.
A natural one is called a nest, apparently.
Well, I didn't know that. Question number 5. This was permanent press. Was the answer here? Permanent press. I hope you got that one. This was pony. 25 is pony. There we go. Question number 7. This is Bob Ross, the cult hero and artist. Bob Ross. This was the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. The Edinburgh Fringe Festival is the multi-week event. This was Judge Dredd, of course, Judge Dredd.
Have you got an idea of the link, Jack?
Is it the first syllable is a hairstyle, or the first part is a hairstyle? But there we go. Hairstyles it is.
It's just hairstyles of the link. Don't worry about it. We've got. I'll just go through those again. Pixie, like a pixie cut, a Mohican, a afro, a beehive, a permanent, as it's sometimes called, a ponytail, a bob, or I guess Bob Ross did also have quite a signature hair. If you go to the barbers and ask for a Bob Ross, they'll know what to do. A fringe and dreadlocks.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Hairstyles, they're all hairstyles. There we go. Then we had our word snake. So the first one was Whitney Houston, either way. Then it was never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Question number 3. They're from Philadelphia, Philly, the where everybody knows your name state. I don't think that's true. AC/DC was the next one. Of course, talking about currents and stuff, AC/DC. Then it was Careless Whisper. Then we had Rio. Her name is Rio, and she dances on the sand by Duran Duran. Only You up next. Only You. Then it was Under Pressure, of course, David Bowie and Queen. Electronic was this next one. And Cutting Crew was the next after that. Cutting Crew. Very well done if you got that. That sounds quite hard. So there we go. That was that round. And then we had our multiple choice caterpillars round. So question number 1, Jack, was.
This was Sainsbury's. That is the Sainsbury's cake there. Sainsbury's cake. Question number 2. This was Asda's, the terrifying eyes, Asda cake. Question number 3. This was the Morrison's cake with a little bow tie. The Morrison cake there. Question number 4, of course, that's the Marks and Spencer's cake. Iconic. Question number 5 is none other than.
Yeah, the original there.
Tesco. That is Tesco there. Yeah, we got that at the end. Question number 6 was Co-op. That is the Co-op cake. Question number 7, that is the Costa Rican hairy caterpillar. Of course, not spiky or prickly. The hairy caterpillar. What else could it have been? Question number 8. That the hungry caterpillar eats 25. 25 there is A there. Number 9. That is Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland. And question number 10. Caterpillar tracks, not legs or wheels, just tracks.
There we go.
There we go.
Then we had our space exploration round. The Curiosity rover has been there, I'm sure. Stay with me now. 8 years and 258 days. That was C. C for that one. This is fruit flies. Fruit flies were the first animals sent to space. It was Apollo 1, the first Apollo. Apollo 1. 20 years. It's been continuously manned for 20 years. Impressive. 1961, Yuri Gagarin went to space. First man in orbit. First person in orbit as well. Matt Damon. It was called Matt Damon. I'm not sure I know the difference between Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg.
What? Hugely different people.
Okay. Question number 7. This is, of course, Howard Wolowitz. Howard Wolowitz. Space Oddity. Space Oddity. Not whatever the Major Tom one is. Space Oddity. We've been observing your Richard Nixon from the song. And, of course, Lemonade.
Incredible. Thank you so
Lemonade.
much.
Right, do you want to get ready making the post?
Yeah, you can do all of these. Do all of these.
I'll get through this again then. Okay. Don't Go Gentle Into That Long Night is by Dylan Thomas. Dylan Thomas. Bob's Burgers has the Belcher family in it. Bob's Burgers. Reminder, if you get any of these last 10 questions wrong, then that's 0 points for the entire round. Shenzhen, of course. Or just Hong Kong. Then you can have any of Naomi Osaka, Iga Swiatek. Is that how you say it, Jack?
Yeah, Iga Swiatek.
And Simona Halep. There's only 3 because Osaka holds 2 of them.
Nice.
225. 225. There must be, I guess, 15 on each side, maybe. I don't know. No, 25. 25 on each side. I don't know. I'm not sure. 15. I'm not a mathematician. Anyway, the answer is 225. Is of course Jill Biden. Jill Biden. I think Lawrence meant for me to remove that, but I didn't, and you can't do anything about it. Joe and Jill equals poggers. Hope that's okay. This is Ricky Martin, of course. Could be no other. And this is very ambitious if you've gone for this. It's full of trip hazards, this question. National Aeronautics and Space Administration. National Aeronautics, and then we have question number 2 is the thistle, the purple thistle, or just thistle. And question number 10, the final answer of the quiz is Marie Curie. It's Marie Curie. First person to win 2. In chemistry and physics, maybe, but I did make that up. I think it might be that. There we go.
Great news.
There we go. That's the main body of the quiz. Woo! Done and dusted.
Wow, that was quite an experience. So I'm gonna put a post out now to a classic post, and he'll be able to see Facebook page. That is now there. There we go.
Excellent. So go to the SRC Facebook page and come up with a team name and post your score below. And shortly we will choose our favorite team name and announce the winners.
Good stuff. Okay, so Hugo. It's come to that point in the evening where we have a little bit of a filler time. So I think, Hugo, you've said to me that you are probably one of the smartest people ever to have walked the earth, is what I've heard you say.
I don't think I did say that. I think that might be slander. I'm not sure.
And so in response, I thought I'd challenge you here. I've got a round here, Hugo, on lasagna. So let's
That's
see how.
good. I like the fact that it's good that Jack writes the I spot on the social sec round during the quiz, and so he can base it on the fact that I've just had a lasagna for dinner.
Yep. So without further ado,
Can I?
in what?
Sorry, can I? I'm going to guess at least one of the answers is Garfield.
Well, you'd be wrong. So we'll have to see. Question number 1.
Disappointing.
In what century was the first recorded lasagna recipe?
I'm not happy. Okay, it's because you've got a recipe there, which is interesting. I'm going to say the 18th century.
Okay, thank you. Question number 2. Garfield loved lasagna, but what is his owner's name?
John. I think it's John.
Thank you.
I think.
Question number 3. Which country created the world's largest lasagna?
Oh, I'm going to guess the United States of America.
Okay. Okay, so this is what is the difference between lasagna and lasagna? So one of those is spelt with an A at the end and one is spelt with an E.
Ooh. I'm going to say lasagna is singular and lasagna is plural.
Okay, thank you. And also, can you give me another name for what white sauce is also called? What's white sauce also known as?
Okay. I'm going to say I definitely know it, but it's like I've got like a few different things it could be. I'm going to say bechamel.
Interesting. Okay. So Hugo, you said for the first one, the first lasagna recipe was the 18th century. It was in fact the 14th century. This manuscript from Naples has a recipe there. What is his owner's name? It is indeed John. Well done.
Yes.
Country created the world's largest lasagna. You said USA. It was a good guess. It's actually Poland. So if you guessed it, I'd have been incredibly impressed. But no.
What was it? Sorry?
Poland. It was Poland.
Oh, no, that would have. I wasn't going to go for Poland.
No. I like where you were going with the lasagna thing. In fact, though, lasagna is referring to the pasta. Lasagna is referring to the dish.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Yeah, good.
But white sauce is also known as bechamel sauce. Well done. That's the correct answer there. So that's a very respectable 2 out of 5. So nicely done there.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Good times. Well done. Okay. So I guess we should dive straight into how things are going on there. So I'll have a quick look through.
Look forward to that.
See what people are saying. They're going well. They're going well. Okay. Okay. I've got my yeah, I think my 3 best team names will probably be there are a lot of good ones. There are a lot of good ones. There are a lot of good ones, and they keep flying in as well. So I might leave it a tiny bit longer.
Okay. I look forward to hearing them. I'm not going to look, so my decision is not influenced.
Yeah, you see, I actually find this part way more stressful because I know the identities of the people that I'm putting up for.
But the final decision is out of your hands, so you don't need to worry about that.
That's true. That's true. But I am responsible for the initial whittling down. Okay. I'm gonna have to get going. So the 3 team names that I think you should go with are, I guess, Thistle Do.
Yeah, nice.
Curiosity killed the caterpillar.
No, that's very clever. That's good.
And the space round had me filled with dread.
Look what they've done there. That's good. I think the fact that they have combined the fact that we mentioned the Curiosity rover with a caterpillar thing, I think it's going to have to be Curiosity killed the caterpillar for me.
Yeah, I think that's a very good shout. I did like the fact they got two things in
They're
there.
all good names. Big fan of those.
All of them are good as well. Like I was struggling very much because you had some excellent names this week. So, do you want to have a look at the scores, Hugo?
Yes.
I'll ask them for the round if you want.
Oh, we do. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry. Yep, some good scores, some impressive scores. From what I can tell, the winning score is 36 points this week from my looking at it. And that goes to, I guess this'll do, one of the name contenders. So don't worry, there's still a prize for you there. And your prize is, obviously no one else is allowed to look at it.
Oh.
It's another mystery link. It's another mystery link.
If you go to
bit.ly/vernmystery84 on your browser, it'll take you to a mystery link. Mystery link. Shall I say what the mystery link is?
Yeah, go for it.
It's a website which lets you listen to radio from anywhere in the world.
That's a great mystery link.
Which is fun. So I think actually if you follow that link specifically, it will take you to a random city in India. And so you can listen to their radio. But you can listen to anywhere. That's fun. See what they're listening to.
That's great. I'm still waiting on the round, but if we don't get one before the end of the quiz, I'll keep an eye and we'll update you with the poster when that comes up. But we should see it very soon. But if we don't, I guess that brings us to the end of another quiz. We've got one. So next week's specialist round is going to be on board games. So a specialist round on board games. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. That should be a good one. Very exciting. So that brings us to the end of another quiz. Hope you had a good one. Thank you for bearing with us. It's been a fun one, technical difficulties wise. There've been some interesting moments,
definitely.
but we made it through. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for being there, and we'll see you next week. So,
hang on, we got a round. We're having another board games. We're having another board games round.
Yeah, I just said that. What?
Did you?
Yeah.
Well,
that's fine. That's
yes. We're having. Bye.
Bye.